Hey, Wario Land 4. That's the game. And we're GearCheckGames. Yeah, that. So, we finished Emerald Passage, and now we're back to the overworld. And just kind of going around, once again.
But which path
just kind of like
take?
do whatever path. Yeah. It's an open oyster shell. That's the phrase.
Yeah.
But we're going to the Ruby Passage.
I've never heard this turn of phrase before.
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Now I have played this level,
Yep.
but it was a long time ago, and I can't remember what the deal is here.
Yeah.
But I'm sure we shall soon see.
We don't have the nice, pleasant fields of Emerald Passage anymore.
Yeah.
We skipped right to
So
the
each of
Dr. Eggman factory level.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so each
now
of
I
the
kinda
passages
remember.
more or less has a theme that I think also kind of goes along with the color
Yeah.
of their gem or whatever. So like Emerald Passage was just green, it was all like nature stuff.
Yeah.
And
This is our industrial level.
Yeah, this is more like the red Ruby Passage, and this kind of like, yeah, machines and industry.
Yeah. Late game levels.
Yeah.
God. I made the Sonic reference earlier, but certain parts of this level are really reminding me of Scrap Brain Zone.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Oh god.
All ideas come from somewhere.
These little guys are here too?
They're everywhere.
Yeah,
So
they're,
not all the
they're totally immune to these giant death crushers.
Yeah.
Because
So,
that
so
makes
not
sense.
all enemies are like the area theme enemies.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I didn't.
This guy's everywhere.
He goes with everything.
Yeah. So, fun fact, going back to tiny little Game Boy Advance screens. The environment in these little like underground bonus areas always just seemed like, and the fact that there's like usually water in them, it always seemed like a bathroom or like a bathtub or something. Just like a bathing area.
Yeah.
And I thought this little explorer guy was like an old granny with a shower cap. With like the big like giant head with the crease in it was just like the shower cap going over the hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like the...
But not the case.
He just
Turns
got
out the character's actually something that makes sense.
Yeah. God, who'd have thunk in a Wario game?
Oh god.
Those guys, I think, might be exclusive to hard mode, and they are not fun, as we will see later in the level.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't remember those guys from my normal mode playthrough, so...
Oh, this level's looking to be like it's shaping up to be a different route coming back kind of level.
Yeah.
You can already tell by where all the froggy doors are placed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. The extra fun thing about those guys is that they don't drop any money when you kill them, and they respawn infinitely.
Oh. Is this a Mega Man game?
No, because in Mega Man you could actually grind the enemies that respawn infinitely.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey man,
So you say
people
they're
wanted that old school challenge, here it is. Enjoy.
Would you say those birds are a gear check?
We gotta stop saying that.
No, they're just annoying.
I'm hereby outlawing that euphemism, expression, terminology.
Fine.
We're euthanizing that expression.
Yes.
Oh god.
It's gone
let's
too
take a
far.
passage.
Too far, I say. See, even the wallpaper's against it.
The entire universe just... There's an X made out of stars in space. No.
This is a rather lumpy-looking football, I must say.
Yeah, I still don't know if it's like a football or a rock or what.
It's a potato.
Oh.
Wario's family had it rough growing up, okay? That's why he's so miserly.
It turns you into a pancake.
He knows what it's like on the
Yeah.
other side. He doesn't want to go back.
He's not... He doesn't die from it.
I feel like it is a rock, but I always just saw it as like a poorly made rugby ball.
Yeah, I see it. I like that this level introduces a mechanic and immediately wants you to like start playing around with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this, I remember, I'm sure the escape on hard mode will be like an expansion on this, but I remember on normal mode, when you're escaping the level, you have to use the flat sort of parachute form is integral to the level design, both like as something you have to do to cross gaps and as something you have to avoid in order to fit through certain spaces.
Wait, you called it parachute form and not pancake form?
My brain's not working right now. I mean, it rarely is, but now especially.
After he got flattened and turned into parachute form.
Yeah.
He's been a parachute
This game has
for
a powerful
years.
effect on... What is that in the background?
Is
that a robot?
You don't need to worry about it.
Oh, I'm sure, yeah.
Oh god, Wario!
Oh yeah, is this the first time we've seen, Oh god, he turned into a Darumaka there.
That's what I was thinking! He
God, Mario,
burns
you gonna
away
be okay,
everything,
dude?
just turns him into a lump!
They say bad children on Christmas morning, they open up their stocking and they just find Wario looking like that.
Now here's the part of the level
Merry Christmas, sucker!
where you just do it to get a gem piece. And not that bad in normal mode, but then they threw a bunch of these guys in here.
Oh yeah.
And it kind of sucks now.
And they keep respawning.
Well, yeah, the timing on these
So you
platforms...
can't just like kill them. And,
Yeah, the timing on these platforms is already kind of tricky as it is. Like, I don't know, this doesn't quite have the same, like, tightness you would see in a conventional 2D Mario game with the platforming, so...
Yeah.
I don't know, something about these things I just could never get used to.
yeah.
Well, yeah, they're like perfectly synced.
Yeah.
Because, like, honestly, the just jumping from platform to platform isn't that hard on these things once you know, like, how they work. It's just that those little bird guys are placed in the meanest place.
Yeah.
Where, like,
Yeah.
they'll activate when you get in front of them and then take just enough time to get to you.
Right.
To where the platform will circle around to get back up to the level that they're at.
Oh, that for a heart. I was inflamed today!
All that for a heart that I immediately lose. By jumping on a walking thumbtack.
Yeah, what are those things?
They're little Kirby's with a knife mask
They're
on.
bad
They're like-
guys who must be stopped.
They're like,
Yeah.
they're like sharp Waddle Dees.
Yeah.
Knifle D. I don't know.
You gotta fight something.
This game is literally just Kirby, but they give the enemies knives.
We gotta tell them about the, we have a group chat on Facebook. The picture for like 2 or 3 weeks has just been that picture of a stuffed Kirby with a kitchen knife in his hand.
Oh, yeah.
It's
This is
just
the thing, my
that.
nightmares. I haven't slept in weeks. He'll find me. That's how he
Can't
gets
sleep,
you.
Kirby
If
will
that's
eat
the
me.
real nightmare in Dreamland. It's just Kirby standing over you with a knife in the middle of the night.
He's
God.
standing
How'd we get on this again?
This guy.
I guess Wario just
Yeah.
brings out the rottenness in people.
Yes. Oh, they're giving you a lot of time to escape on this one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I also have, I think, 2 of the gem pieces.
Oh, so I'm guessing 2 of them you gotta get in this segment.
Yeah, this is one of those levels where you have to like push the frog switch in good faith, like just hope to God that they're gonna be somewhere along the escape route.
Yeah. hope that the game design like makes sense
Yeah.
on the escape.
Yeah. You trust Nintendo, right? They would never steer you wrong. Right?
Those squashy things are also extra mean because they stun you when they go down.
Yeah.
And Nintendo learned their lesson after Mario lost levels, right?
That was BS.
Yeah. It's weird that you're not invulnerable during butt bash time.
Dude, why don't they just
Although
make
that should
Wario
be-
invincible?
This has given me, since this was the same team, this looks like the part of the level in Metroid Fusion where you fight Yakuza, the spider guy.
Yeah, it's not just like the feel of Wario in this game. I feel like a lot of the ways that the characters and the backgrounds are painted and animated really have that look of the GBA Metroid games.
Yeah. They really had a style going on at the time.
Yeah, like the way they draw shadows and highlights on the characters. Although, that might have just been...
Has me like, alright, I'm still missing one. Shoot.
I mean, I'm sure to some degree that was a result of, like, shared artists between both series, but also... I feel like you needed that level of contrast in the early days of the GBA, because, as we've said before, it didn't have a backlight in the original model. So you kind of had to make sure everything was very, like, visually distinct and clear. Although I will say, GBA games have a tendency to look kind of garish. Or the early ones do, when you actually look at them through a screen that does have a backlight. But this one I don't have any issues with.
Yeah,
Visually.
I mean, it also helps that Wario's just a colorful guy in general.
It suits the series well. Like, I don't mean to, like, rag on Metroid Fusion, but, like, I always felt like that game...
Metroid is usually pretty, like, earthy tones.
Yeah, I always
like,
felt like that game was a
colors.
little... And, it's meant to be kind of a different Metroid game, but I always felt like it was a little too kind of brightly colored for what it was going for. Maybe that's just me, but here, like, the colors suit it really well.
Yeah. Yeah, Fusion was a little more saturated than most Metroids.
Yeah, it definitely has its own feel to it, and I can respect that.
Yeah.
Although, I personally felt like it worked because it was... I don't know, it kind of had more of a, what's the word? I don't know, it's all about, like, weird artificial stuff and, like, viruses and stuff.
Yeah.
So, like, kind of gross, oversaturated colors. Well, not even really gross, but just, like, really oversaturated colors that were just kind of, like, weird looking, I feel like fit.
That's true. Like, I can appreciate the idea of that, but just for me personally, it didn't really work that way.
You can kick those things?
Yeah.
As a pancake?
Whenever you're transformed, you're invincible. No matter what the transformation is.
Oh. So wait, what did you pick up there?
The CD.
Oh. So do you get more, like, progress if you get more... Like, do you get a better ending or something if you get all the CDs too?
No, you just get the CDs to listen to in the sound test.
Have we been into the sound test yet?
I did, so before I went to the Ruby Passage, I recorded some, footage in the sound room. But, I don't know, I figured it was just a lot of sitting around listening to weird, like...
Yeah, it might be best to let people check
just
that out on their own
weird
time.
music. Yeah, I just saved the footage. I figured maybe I could put it in if we, like...
Maybe when we get to the overlong final episode where we're, like, discussing the game in retrospect.
Just
put random sound test footage over it.
Yeah.
Because it is an experience.
And now that we've said it, it must be done.
But speaking of going overtime, that's the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Yep.
Join us next time.
Next time for more Ruby Passage.
Bye.
That's all.
Bye, everybody!